Hey everyone, Nathaniel Jance here from Nintendo Prime, and today we have some exciting news, at least if you're interested in Nintendo-based movies. Tatsumi Kimishima spoke a little bit in Japan, and I'm getting this news from JapaneseNintendo.com, where they translate news from Japanese sources. And Tatsumi Kimishima is essentially saying that he would like a Super Mario movie to release by 2020. That's just a couple of years from now. Now, he is not willing to commit to it being a animated version, like so many, there's some speculation out there about them working with Illumination Studios. No deals have been finalized with anyone yet, according to Tatsumi Kimishima, but he does want to work out a partnership deal sometime this year to get a movie released in 2020. That is very exciting. I personally would like to see them take another live-action approach, because, believe it or not, I actually kind of enjoyed the Super Mario Brothers movie from like the 90s. I didn't mind it. I enjoyed it quite much. I actually just watched it again last week, and it's pretty good. I guess I understand where its kookiness and why it's so different from normal Mario, but I think that's okay. And there's also the part of me that, Charles Martinet, I love you. You do an amazing job as the voice of several Nintendo characters, but I have to say, when Mario speaks in longer sentences, it gets more and more grating on me. And I have a feeling if it's an animated show, he has to be the voice, because he is the voice of Mario in the animated aspect. And, well, I mean, I'm just going to be really, really annoyed having to hear him say, "It's me, Mario!" like 17,000 times during the show. Or, "Mamma Mia!" Like, these are classic sayings of Mario. But the more and more I hear it, the more grating and annoying Mario's voice gets. This is probably just a personal thing. I understand that, honestly, for the best reception by fans, it probably should be an animated show. They did have the Super Mario Super Show back in the day. It wasn't voiced by Charles Martinet back then, so it didn't annoy me as much, but some people don't think that voice acting was very good, and who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We really have no idea, because according to Tatsumi Kimishima, there is no contract currently locked down, but he is definitely committed to trying to get this done and have it out by 2020. So I guess I need to throw this out at you guys. What do you want from a Super Mario movie? Do you want live action? If it is live action, how would you do it, and which studio would you like to tackle it? If it's not live action, it's animated, how would you do it, and which studio would you like to tackle it? Again, there was that rumor about Illumination Studios. It's possible Nintendo has talked to them, but there's nothing concrete in stone yet. Nintendo does have an active partnership with Universal, so it does make sense that any sort of partnership they do form is with Universal, one of the Universal Studios. But you guys can let me know what you think about all of that. As I said, personally, I want live action. I don't know where you would go with the live action story, but I am thrilled to see who takes over and what the creativity aspect will be from that. And it is noted, Nintendo said that no matter who they choose, they are going to be actively involved in making the Super Mario movie. So Nintendo wants to ensure that another Super Mario movie like back in the 90s doesn't happen again, where it just bombs and tanks and creates this negative reputation, I suppose. And obviously, I was going to wear a Breath of the Wild shirt for this, because I actually want to see a Zelda movie, whether it's animated or otherwise. I love the cartoon series. Again, I have this affinity to Nintendo with these things where I'm liking these aspects of Nintendo that everyone thinks is bad. Zelda 2 used to be my favorite Zelda game until Breath of the Wild, so people hate on me for that. I like the Super Mario Super Show. It didn't perform that well number-wise. Like the Zelda cartoon series, only ran for one season. Like the Super Mario Brothers movie, critically and financially just bombed out. So I don't know what to think about any of this, right? It's all about you guys and what you want, because you guys are probably going to be, in terms when it comes to movies and stuff, have a better direction for Nintendo to take than I do, because my direction is obviously one that entertains me, but not a whole lot of anybody else. Anyways, folks, I'm Nathaniel Jance from Nintendo Prime, and if you like this video, you know what to do, and if you dislike the video, hit that dislike button, subscribe for more content, and be sure to hit that bell icon. And if you would like to show some support, we have a Patreon at patreon.com/Nintendo Prime. For as little as $1 a month, you gain access to all of our live streams after the fact. They all get put up there on Patreon. You get to get your input in on future podcast episodes and Q&As and all that stuff. And really, it's just a way for you to say, thank you to me and support what we do here and support my family at Nintendo Prime. We also are taking donations to our trip to E3. We cannot make it to E3 without your help. So we are looking for you guys to help us out and help us raise the money we need to get there. There are some links to help us out in the description as well for that. Anyways, folks, I'm Nate from Nintendo Prime, and I'm just going to catch you in the next one.
Yes.